comfortable at all?
Hell yeah, I felt comfortable. Zepeda, he's a monster, bro. He's tough. He came in there, he pushed me to another level, so I appreciate him so much.
What about all those Tom and Jerry comments now? Have you got a message to all those people that...
I told them Jerry was coming in here to whoop Tom ass, so Jerry came in here and whooped smash.
Sure.
Shakur, how you feeling after the victory, bro?
Feeling good.
You did phenomenal out there. Coach Wally, your reaction, your grandson. What do you think about the fight, man?
I think we pulled around too much. Made it a little bit not difficult, but I think he could have done a better job.
But listen, Turkey had a lot to say. It seemed like he was always targeting Shakur and trying to troll him. Hey, Terence, what did you think about Shakur's performance?
I still think Shakur can get him, but I don't care. His performance was a performance tonight. It is what it is. He did what he had to do against this dude. You know what I'm saying? Made him look like a rookie in my opinion. So
he literally just walked dude down doing whatever he wanted.
Hey, he was this close to him. Who can do that?
Once I started seeing
who can do that? Stop.
No, I wanted it. No.
Look, for market value, entertainment value, of course you want him to stop him. That's what people like to see.
What did you think about Shakur's performance tonight?
Oh man, magical.
Easy work. Amazing, right?
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
What's next for Shakur?
Sky's the limit.
Appreciate you, Jay Prince.
Guys, we need to post Shakur, please.
He has a lot to prove. I think he wants to fight. He wants to fight for the fans. He wants to prove that he is not a runner. So I think it's going to be a fun fight. Look, it's interesting because Shakur Stevenson is a master class boxer. He has a style. He has a style that not many people can crack. Obviously, you can crack it.
Terence Crawford didn't hesitate for even a moment when asked who he sides with, between Shakur Stevenson and William Zepeda. Having personally seen Shakur's growth as both his protege and sparring partner, Crawford made it clear he's fully backing Shakur to dominate the lightweight division. Nobody's beating Shakur. He once said instantly for Crawford, Stevenson isn't just smooth with his boxing skills. He's operating on a completely different level altogether.
Shakur Stevenson. Shakur might have better defense, But at the end of the day, I still think we haven't seen the best Tank Davis. That's what people always power. We still haven't seen the best Tank Davis. And Shakur, for the most part, he comes forward. Tank Davis, all he takes is one shot.
Crawford's trust in Shakur isn't built on hype or fancy talk. It's based on years of first-hand experience watching him work. Shakur over everybody. That's how it is, Crawford says, shutting down any debate. To him, no lightweight can match Shakur's timing, distance, and control of angles. Zepeda gets respect for his work rate and relentless pressure. But Crawford insists Shakur's smart movement and slick defense will shut him down. Crawford doesn't think it's close. He believes Shakur winning is already decided.
And let William Zepeda throw and look for counter opportunities? Or will he just simply use lateral movement and try to outpoint William Zepeda? Because that's not going to get Zepeda tired. That's not going to catch his attention. And will Zepeda be able to work against Shakur Stevenson and cut the ring off and still keep his work rate up? The key in that fight.
Eddie Hearn agrees with Crawford, but looks at it from a promoter's view. Though he respects Zepeda's danger, he predicts Stevenson scores a late stoppage. Hearn is one of few who believes Shakur's power is underrated. Shakur's body attack is vicious when he turns it up, he noted, adding that you can see moments where Shakur clearly hurts opponents who rush him without defense. Hearn thinks people ignore Shakur's toughness and expects him to prove it here. Not by simply outboxing Zepeda, but by breaking him down slowly and finishing late. To Hearn, Zepeda's forward style is perfect for counters to the body that drain him. He predicts Shakur pulls away between rounds 8 and 12.
I think early on it's gonna be like he's gonna try to make it a little difficult, but as time go on and Shakur figure out his rhythm, his pace and everything, I think it's gonna get bad for
Teofimo Lopez, meanwhile, isn't convinced this fight is written in stone. His opinions on Stevenson change depending on who's mentioned. When asked about Shakur against Devin Haney, Lopez leaned toward Shakur. Shakur is very technical. I give him the edge, Lopez admitted. But once the conversation shifted to power punchers like Gervonta Davis, his tone flipped. Tank knocks him out, Lopez said sharply without any hesitation.
Shakur is a defensive-minded champion that's slicker than an Exxon spill, squaring off against the brawling Zepeda who throws with more volume than a JBL speaker. While Zepeda rocks an 82% knockout percentage, he's not a one-hitter quitter. He pours on the pressure to get his stoppages, dropping more accumulation than the '93 Blizzard. So Williams' best strategy is to tag Shakur up.
Lopez seems to think he understands Shakur's style well. He believes Shakur dominates slick, busy fighters, but might struggle against hard punchers who close the distance. Regarding the Zepeda matchup, Lopez hasn't given an official pick, but his earlier remarks hint at caution. He's warned that if Shakur stays too defensive and doesn't let his hands go, a tireless fighter like Zepeda could drag him into an exhausting grind. For Lopez, this isn't some easy win. It's a real fight, especially if Shakur chooses to play it overly safe.
I'll give him a slight edge over Shakur. 55-45.
Activity? Yeah.
It's just
I don't think Shakur could hurt him.
I don't think Shakur can hurt him. I don't think Shakur is going to make him look amateurish in spots. He will, but I don't think those spots are going to be, I don't think he's going to do it enough.
Right.
I don't think he's going to have enough of that in him. And then there's going to be times where Zepeda is just all over Shakur, and that's why it's a tight fight. And it goes to
Oscar De La Hoya, Zepeda's promoter, isn't just backing his fighter. He's calling for a big upset to rewrite the whole narrative on Shakur Stevenson. He's great, Oscar said about Shakur, but this kid Zepeda is a nightmare. De La Hoya argues Shakur's defensive style is too passive to survive a relentless body attacker who throws over 100 punches a round. He even mocked Shakur as a cheaper version of Mayweather. Same shoulder roll, but lacking Floyd's toughness when things get rough. For Oscar, it's all about pressure. He predicts Zepeda digs to the body nonstop, breaking Shakur down. If his hands don't hold up, it's going to be a long night, Oscar warned. He's betting Shakur can't handle Zepeda's pace.
All right, Shakur Stevenson, what type of fighter is he? Exactly like Floyd Mayweather, okay? He knows how to box, beautiful footwork, stands up straight, shoulder roll, all that good stuff, right? Has a beautiful jab, right? Pop shots you with the right hand. Well, guess what? Floyd Mayweather lost against Jose Luis Castillo, which reminds me of William Zepeda, okay? But throws more punches.
Jermaine Ortiz, familiar with both fighters' techniques, gave a calm and tactical nod towards Shakur Stevenson. Ortiz skipped the hype and focused on skill. He believes Shakur's precise timing, calm patience, and control of distance will decide. This one, Zepeda will keep coming forward as usual, but Ortiz expects him to swing and miss for most of the fight. And when he does land, Ortiz added, it'll just hit arms, nothing clean.
What did you say to his family and the crowd?
I don't know who that was, but I heard somebody say such and such cabron. So whoever says such and such cabron, I stick the middle finger to them, and I stand by that.
You waited a long time for this kind of opportunity on this kind of stage against this kind of opponent. How are you feeling 24 hours away from the fight?
Honestly, I'm prepared. I'm ready. I try not to think about the future. I try to stay stuck.
Ortiz pictures Shakur dictating everything, controlling where and when the fight happens. He acknowledges Zepeda's work rate and high punch count, but doubts that constant pressure holds up when you're missing half your shots. Ortiz predicts Stevenson wins clearly on the scorecards, possibly hurting Zepeda with body shots or snapping his head back with an uppercut. He doesn't see a knockout, but he fully expects Shakur to command the fight from the opening to the final bell.
Hopefully it's my time, and I think this the year where I'm gonna make them hate me even more.
Nah, I saw that tweet you just put out.
Yeah.
That was just last night. I'm like, this is good timing right here. It seemed like a little bit of an apology to Turkey.
Yeah.
But more so what I read off of it is the fight's...
Shakur Stevenson himself hasn't just looked confident. He's been ice-cold certain about the outcome. They don't know what I'm coming to do. He told media during fight week, I can box and move. I can stay in the pocket. I can do 100 different things to him. That statement says everything. Shakur doesn't view Zepeda as the wild factor. He considers himself the real wild card. Asked about Zepeda's constant pressure, Stevenson stayed polite, but made it clear he isn't losing any sleep.
This dude out for 3 years. I heard Oscar say that they've been trying to get this fight for 3 years, but they're lying. They had opportunity to fight me before. They turned it down, and it was all Oscar. So come Saturday night, I'm coming in here to beat his ass. He gonna come, he gonna be tough, strong, but I'm coming to whoop his ass. I stand by that. I stand by that. I'm f***ing him up. Yeah.
He's going to throw a lot. I'll have to fight. I'm ready for that, rather than worry. Shakur welcomes Zepeda's aggressive start. Good. That only means more openings, he shrugged. He won't expect what I bring. When asked again about handling non-stop pressure, Shakur's response stayed cool and deadly. I've been preparing my whole life for this. The bigger the spotlight gets, the more unshakable Shakur's confidence seems to grow.
Zepeda versus Stevenson, this fight goes one or two ways, right? It's all based on ring size. If Shakur gets the bigger ring, the fight is in Shakur Stevenson's court. If Zepeda gets the smaller ring, the ball is in Zepeda's court. I favor whoever gets the ring size, because Shakur Stevenson ain't got the work rate to keep up with Zepeda. He ain't got the heart to keep up with Zepeda.
William Zepeda isn't backing down either. He's embracing the underdog role completely, and it's fueling him even more. I'm hungry. I'm ready, and I will win, he told The Sun during fight week. Zepeda keeps talking about the sacrifices he's made to reach this point and what winning the WBC belt would mean for his family. This isn't just a payday or going the distance. He's aiming to take over. We've got a plan to stop him, he promised. We know. He moves, but we train for it. His camp believes non-stop pressure will force Shakur to trade, breaking his rhythm. Zepeda already envisions the win. I saw myself walking with that belt in Central Park, he smiled. It's already mine. What do you think? Comment below and subscribe for more fight updates.